I'm back, family. Part 2, baby. You know how we do it on IG. Part 2. Welcome. Let's get them back. I got 5 chicks in New York, that means one in each borough. I'm in the pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Let me go edit that. Peace, peace, peace. I had to switch it up. I got to go edit something real quick on that post. Edit. All right, I'm back. Wait. To this. All right. They were trying to say something about the music. You know how they get. All right, so we're going to turn it up this session. Look, let me. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Part 2. Planet Wiz Season 2. Episode 5, Part 2. This is... It's so amazing to me. This is overwhelming. I never had anyone show me this before. It's so amazing to me. I appreciate you and B for this. You see me, Yo-Yo? Gratitude. That's what it's all about. And you make sure when you do learn this and you get it and you get the swing of things, because you will. It's just like a muscle. You just got to keep working it out. Once you get the hang of things, you make sure you share with the next person. You feel me? Just make sure you share with the next person. We got to share our knowledge. We got to share our wisdom, guys, because that's important. So I'm glad you put that up there, that this is overwhelming and you're learning. But just make sure once you get it, you share it with the next person, because that's what this is all about. Empress Near, I'm going to bring you on in about 2 minutes. I'm just giving the family a little quick time to get back on the line. Peace, Mom. I'm just giving the family a quick second to get back on the line, probably 2 minutes, and I'm going to bring you right back on. As you can see, we're getting it popping this second session, part 2. Yeah, make sure you share this information as well, just like we're doing. That's what it's all for. We need to share. Once we learn it, we got to give it back. Got to give it back. Hey, Yo-Yo, do me a favor and type your question back in there so I can pin it and we can go ahead and get started with that in about 1 minute. You guys enjoying the Goddess so far? We're going to get started in about 30 seconds. Bring this part 2 back up. How you doing, Queen? Peace, peace. All right, I got 10:04. We'll go ahead and bring Empress Neria back. All right, Empress, I'm going to go ahead and bring you back. No need for introduction. We already did all that stuff. Peace. Welcome to Planet Wiz, Season 2, Episode 5, Part 2. Bringing the Goddess on now. You'll be on in about 5 seconds. Welcome back, Tink. Peace. There you go. Peace.
We back in there. You see the little people. They gotta get in the camera. You know that.
Absolutely.
It wouldn't be right.
Peace. Tell him I said peace.
He said peace. He said he's going to bed. Peace and good night. Thanks for coming out. God bless and good night.
Good night. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, there it is. I was getting ready to say something, but here we go. Let's see. Okay, so she said, I was at my friend's house. I saw grapes he had on his mantle. He said it was an offering to the ancestors. He also had Buddha everywhere. I was immediately drawn to one in particular.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So what immediately comes to mind for me, and again, if it's an ancestral altar, it could just be an offering to, let's just say, your grandfather, when he was alive, whatever your people like to eat. Your grandfather, he loved grapes, right? You just put that on the altar for your grandfather, or your grandmother loved, she loved to eat peaches. You put a couple peaches up there for Granny, or it could be collard greens, whatever, right? But grapes, to me, immediately, purple grapes in particular, I think about Oya. That's actually a sacred food, and we're in the time right now of Oya. Oya is, similar energy, that same Mars energy, but Oya is all about, Oya is the energy that brings that, when hurricanes come through from the west coast of Africa and then all across the Caribbean, when we get these hurricanes that come up, and all of these, these storms, that's her thing. She's all about storms. She controls, weather. She's a very, very intense goddess. Oya does not play. So this is her time. This is her time right now. This, all of this that we're going through, she's ushering through that energy. Especially right now with this Mars energy, this new moon in Leo, and this Mars energy, squaring Pluto and Saturn, all of it. It's all about wars. So when you feel all of that erupting within you, you can just be like, listen, Oya, here's where I need some help, mama. And if you find that, you need some help in just kind of being a bit more peaceful, a bit more centered, a bit more grounded, depending upon the lineage that you come from, in Ifa, you can call on Mama Yemoja. She is the mother, that mothering energy, that nurturing spirit. Like, right now, I don't really know what to do. How do you spell that? So Oya is also from Ifa tradition. So that's just Oya. Yemoja, who's, the mother, the nurturing mother energy, spelled a few different ways, but the way that I'm pronouncing it is spelled Yemon as in Nancy, J-A. You'll also see her name spelled Yemaya, Yemeya. But depending upon where you are in the world, they spell her name differently. But also if you are from the Kemetic, yes, exactly. If you're from the Kemetic perspective, you may want to be calling on the nurturing energy of Mother Aset, and when we were talking about, or Mama Ma'at, calling in that energy of balance. Aset is like, she is the queen. Her Aset and Asar, the king and the queen, that's the energy that we're in right now, the archetype that we're in right now when we're dealing with Leo. It's about that balance, and Ma'at brings in that balance, So it's not allowing, even though things are feeling hella chaotic out here in these streets right now, you ready to cuss out, you might be ready to cuss out Bay. In the next breath, like, boo, didn't I tell you keep asking me if I put some spinach on that bottom shelf? I didn't already told you I put it in the pull-out bin, so stop asking me about it.
Told you.
Right? That's when you have to really call on, you got to make sure you have your practices. You got to listen, I'm going for a walk out in nature. I'm going into the woods. Don't call me. I'll be back.
Me time is important.
Listen, I need to meditate. I just need some alone time. These kids is driving me up a wall. I'm so sick of y'all, and I don't know what the lesson is going to be on tomorrow because I don't even feel like teaching you right now. It's like,
right.
We're really being called to draw on reserves that we've never had to draw on before. Like, you have got to stay on your sacred seat, like staying on that throne of Aset right now is essential. And then calling on the guidance of the wings of Ma'at. Keep me balanced, goddess, please. Because if Karen steps to me wrong one more time, listen, I didn't even know she had a name. I thought I was calling her Becky this whole time, but her name is Karen.
Becky with the good hair.
So, yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. quote unquote good hair, because you know they switch everything around. They'll catch that one later.
Reverse engineering.
Facts.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. Because I thought Karen was our people, but it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. But yeah, yeah, I just give thanks, brother. I'm gonna let you take it wherever you want to take it.
I know if you could talk to the family, especially about right now with how important it is to protect your energy. I think it's very important right now to protect your own energy, and if you can kind of just share with the family why that is important, I think that'd be very beneficial to the family.
Absolutely. Yes. That's so funny. Becky and Karen.
Exactly.
We need to stop giving them so much energy. Let's stop talking about Becky and Karen.
Yeah, and that's what they want. That's what they
That's
want.
it. That's it.
They want to distract us with the police brutality,
That's
distract us with the
right.
virus. Get all that. That's fake. It's an illusion. We're not even worried about that.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. You just make sure you keep your immune system strong, baby. And when they tell you you need to take that mandatory vaccine, you think twice. That's all I ain't gonna tell you. Don't take it. I'm not gonna tell you that. But all I'm saying to you is know what you're getting yourself into. And also know too that your phone is a tracking device. You better find yourself a good Faraday cage so that ain't nothing coming in and ain't nothing going out when you step out in these streets, because they got these trackers out here. They're hiring them right now. They're tracking your every move. And if Karen got COVID and she's next to you in the store, you might get a text message. You were exposed to such and such.
Yeah,
And then
like
everybody in your network gets a text message. Such and such was exposed to. Have you been around? Okay, we coming to your house. You need to be tested. Oh, all of that. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you keeping your stuff private, your whereabouts and your movements. So anyway, that's a whole nother Planet Whiz. That we start going into that.
We actually don't. If you remember, about 2 months ago, we actually kind of chopped it up about that a little bit. We had a good conversation. I'm gonna actually send that to you because I still have it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that was a great conversation. Okay, so remind me again what the question was.
The question was basically just with the times being how they are right now, how important it is to protect.
To protect your energy. Okay, yes, that's wonderful. So we have to remember that we're energetic beings, right? Everything, your energy is everything. Okay, so real simple thing. Again, the brother Yasir Rahotep, master teacher, Kemetic yoga instructor, he just taught me this thing real quick. He said, so here's what you do. You take the tip of your tongue and you place it on the roof of your mouth in the middle of your hard palate.
I'm doing it, so I don't look at my lips funny. I'm doing it.
If you're doing it right, you ain't gonna look crazy. Nobody even knows that you're doing it. You do it. He said, do it all the time so you can protect your energy. What it does is it creates an energetic seal so that people cannot siphon off your energy. So you keep the tip of your tongue, again, on the roof of your mouth, middle of the hard palate, all the time. Just try to make that your meditation. Let me just keep my tongue there. And I mean, you cool. Unless you're talking, it's not really a big deal. It's not like your tongue gets tired or any of that. And that creates the seal so that people can't siphon off of you. Because if you are in a position where you are, say, a healer, or you massage people, or you do Reiki, or you got people around you who are just not as spiritually strong as you, not as physically strong as you, but they may be just emotionally, they may be needy, or they just want to complain all the time and they want you to feel sorry for them, whatever it is. When you're around these people, or even before you go into their presence, just create that seal. And
That's powerful.
intentionally say to yourself, I'm good. I'm empowered. And whatever it is that they think, because people are unconsciously aware that they're pulling. You know, sometimes you talk to people when you get off the phone and you like, I'm exhausted.
Yes.
You know, they have just drained you. They're not even in your presence, but they are draining you emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, energetically, all of that. So, you know, there are other crystals that you can keep. It's a whole lot of crystals that you can keep that will protect you. If you just ask Dr. Google, protective crystals, whatever it is, their crystals are so highly intuitive and intelligent. I mean, you can go into details like crystals to so that psychic vampires can't tap into my energy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And your Dr. Google will pull up the right crystal, the right 3, 4, 5 crystals for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, like, if you take your tongue, right, you feel the front part of the inside of the roof of your mouth is soft, right? And then you feel as you move your tongue back that it hardens. See where it starts to get stiff? So it's just like if you were to divide your mouth, your entire hard and soft palate into two, right? Right in the center. That's where you want to keep the tip of your tongue.
Gotcha.
And just keep it there all the time, because you don't know, you have no idea where you're going to go, who you're going to encounter, whatever. Mm-hmm. People can be tapping into your energy when you sleep and you in the bed. You know, you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you can consciously do that. Well, some people might, you know, if they practice long enough, they might be able to do it. But right in the center of your mouth, that's where you want to keep the tip of your tongue all the time. It's a very simple way. You know, it doesn't require anything outside of you, you know, to keep your energy within so that people are not drawing from you in any way.
That's powerful. I told you I learned something every time I talk to you.
Man, I'm grateful.
That's major too. That's major. Mm-hmm. Wow. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. Let's see. Let me see if we got anybody else that has something before I go. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, can you talk about how social media impacts our energy?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, I see the sister talking about the crystals and all of that. You know, sometimes what I'll do is when I'm just sitting out in the sun, if I'm out in the sun sunbathing, I'll just, you know, bring all the crystals out there, let them have a little party for a few minutes, let them soak up the sun. If it's like we're going into the new moon, the full moon energy, put them out there, let them soak up that energy. Sometimes if I got tea or herbs or whatever, I put them out there, let them soak up the energy. But yeah, social media is it's intense, right? So I have young people in my life. I have a 10-year-old. And I had to have a conversation with him about the fact that social media is it's like heroin for the young mind. You know, my son begged and begged and begged me, Mom, I want to get on TikTok. I want to get on TikTok. I was like, what is TikTok all about? I don't see nothing but people making dance videos. What is it? So I went on there. I was like, right. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, okay, listen, I'm going to let you you can go ahead and create a TikTok account. You're 10 now, right? But I'm going to create one too. And I'm going to follow every little thing that you do. I'm going to be looking at who you following and all of that, right? He was like, all right, cool. So the other morning he said to me, he was like, Mom, I need you to go on I want you to like my video. I need to get my likes up. I was like, listen,
energy.
I was like, let me tell you something. I said, Chronix said, you don't do it for the likes, you do it for the love. So if you want to post something that you love with people because you feel that it would inspire them, you do it because you love it. You're not doing it because you're looking to see how many likes you're going to get. Right. Because that is when it becomes, the imbalance sets in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, let me put this post up because I'm trying to make sure I get over, you know, a certain number of.
Right.
If you're looking for external validation, you already in the wrong place. Because if you don't feel that you have a sense of self-worth within you already, social media is just like the wind. It can just take you ebb and flow to and fro. You can get real caught up. So when I post things, I don't post things because I'm looking for likes. I post things because I really want for the people to get the information. You know what I mean? I want to help them. I'm out here trying to like help people architect the mind.
Man.
Little by little, we trying to excavate all of that stuff. We need to get in there and shovel out all of that. You know what? We just got to shovel it out on so many levels.
We got to unlearn and relearn.
That's it. You know, I use my platform to really teach the people because that's what we need to do. And to offer a safe space for people to be able to express themselves and feel like they have a community where they can safely talk about some of these things that are bothering them. You know, whether it's the dreams. Okay, we're blocking the negative energy to our stomach. Okay, what's that mean, sis?
He's asking, remember when you're talking about blocking the energy? He's asking, do we ingest it? Is it going down to our stomach?
Do we ingest what specifically?
The energy. Remember when you were speaking about blocking the negative energy with your tongue?
Mm-hmm.
He typed that up right after you said that. He was asking, are you ingesting it? And he's saying, is the negative energy going to your stomach when you block it off?
Oh, no, actually it's not. What you're doing is you're creating a seal so that other people are not able to draw from you, right? Because if you have a tremendous amount of energy, people see that. They see your light. They see you shining. They be like, I want that. I want some of that. You know, everybody be trying to steal a little bit of shine because they don't recognize that we can all shine together, baby. It's more than enough shine out here for everybody. I don't have to compete with you to try to get your shine. But guess what? In order for you to shine, you got to cultivate it. That's what we're talking about, Wiz, every single day. Rituals, practices, every day. The only way you're going to get results is if you do something every day consistently.
Like that muscle, you got to build it up.
You got to keep building it. So when people see that shine, they be like, yo, Wiz, he kind of buff. I'm trying to be like that bro right there. I'm trying to give me some muscles. Let me see. You know, so they slowly, energetically pulling on you, right? And all you got to do is just put the tongue right on up there. You know, you see you looking at the sister, you like, why she reckless eyeballing me like that? Put your seal on. Whoop. And just keep it moving.
Keep it pushing.
That's it. Yeah, so it's not, brother, it's not about, you know, blocking off digestion or anything like that. I mean, obviously, you know, if you're eating and all of, you know, you can't keep the tongue and all of that. You do what you got to do. But again, if you're feeling like you need to protect your energy, because it's a lot of psychic vampires out here. It's a lot of people out here that's just empty. They looking for something to siphon off of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Put your seal up.
I'm trying that tomorrow. Because I'm in my domain right now, so it's all love.
You good, right?
Yeah, it's all love here. But when I step out in this matrix and in this crate madness tomorrow.
Yes.
And I hear da-da-da-da-da.
You hilarious.
I'm going to remember. I'm going to lock up and I'm going to walk away.
Up. Keep it moving. Exit stage right.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well,
Indeed.
look, let's see what time we got. We got 10:25. If I don't want to keep you too much longer. If guys, if you got, we'll take 2 more questions. You good with 2 more questions?
I'm good.
Okay. We'll take a couple more questions. If you guys have anything else for the Empress, you said yes. Okay. What's going on? Full of awesomeness. Peace, goddess. What is pen? I'm getting pen. What is that? Oh, that's me doing that, Terrence T-Med. That's me. That's basically means when you put a question up, I'm pinning it, because if I don't, your question will go up because other people ask questions and she won't see it. So that's why I'm pinning it. That's all. Let me take you off pen, young man, because we got your question. We got your question answered. Yeah, that's all it is. All right, so we keep our energy. I'm loving this.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting some great feedback. That's good stuff.
Excellent. I
So
love
let
it.
me ask you this while we're waiting. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what does a day look like for you? And without getting too personal, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
um, for someone of your understanding and like you said, rituals are huge, and obviously you keep talking about rituals, and
Yep.
I know the importance of rituals, but for someone who doesn't understand, like what does a day look like for you? Um, like starting from waking up.
Okay, well, I
And you
gotta
don't
tell.
have to dive too deep because you know, especially for somebody that's on
Oh
your
no,
level.
no, no. I mean, it's not complicated at all. I mean, it may seem complicated for somebody that's not really into rituals and practices and all of that, but I can't say that I have the best sleeping patterns. It's like I might get a nap in the middle of the day, which means that I'm staying up, or I could be tired from the night before. So let's just say today, right? I'm gonna just start with today. So today, yesterday and today, energy has been super intense. I told you, just the cosmic forecast has been off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
And I had Om ritual, which I do every Monday. So people were sending me their prayers of release, and then people were sending me their prayers of manifestation. So the energy of that, along with what was happening in the heavens, was very intense. So I did a ritual last night, went to bed around 9:30. I woke up around 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I'm up. Sometimes that's the time where I get, the social media monster gets me. I be getting scrolling through stuff. I be seeing stuff. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, look at these indigenous people doing these rituals around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do that. Then I get on my Dean, I get in my business around like 5 o'clock every morning. So whether that's, looking at what's happening astrologically, I look at the lunar cycles, I look at what's happening in the galactic calendar. So each day it's an affirmation. Sometimes I write that down. Right. And my galactic birthday is coming up. Ken 149. That's coming up within, I think, about maybe 7 days or so from now.
Nice.
So I look at that. If I have a reading that I need to do, if somebody hits me up, they're like, yo, I want you to give me a reading. I'll do that. That's the time. See, that time in the morning when it's super early in the morning, it's quiet. Nobody's awake. I can get stuff done. Ain't nobody talking about I want a sandwich or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting stuff done. So that's the time where I do my spiritual work. Upon rising, again, I'm chanting my name when I get up. Before I even get off of the pillow, just saying my name over and over and over again. And it really grounds you and brings you centered into your body. Not every day, but most mornings I do my 300 joys, desires, and feel good. So I just keep adding on to the list. You just keep adding on every day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you can only get out one, just let that one come out. Put it in your journal, right? Anywhere between 6 and 7:30 a.m. I'm doing yoga, hatha yoga. I have a 50-minute practice of yoga that I do every morning. I usually do that outside.
I see you do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Then after that, I get my meditation in. So I get my 20 minutes of transcendental meditation. So, I may say my mantra that I was given from my teacher. I may not. Sometimes I just sit there and I just allow the joy to surface, right? And just play in that joy, the energy of feeling good and feeling blessed. Then after that, I usually, make some tea. I make a smoothie. Um, Always taking in my sea moss. I do that activated charcoal. I saw somebody ask about that. That I just take in the capsule form. When you get it kind of in the, if it's raw or whatever, it's black, it's everywhere, it's on your fingertip. I just get it in the capsules. I take it like that. I take the black seed In my smoothie on a day-to-day basis, I might be doing some dragon fruit. I might do a banana. I might do some mango, some pineapple, some moringa, some maca. In the smoothie, some sea moss gel, some coconut water, right? And then I get into my work, whatever that's going to be for the day. Whatever assignments I have, whatever writings I need to do, whoever I need to reach out to, my phone calls, I do all of that. Then usually around anywhere between 3 and 5, because I'm taking the Kemetic Yoga certification, I dedicate 90 minutes to that every single day. So I do some more yoga, I do some more breathing, I do some more meditation. Then after that, I try not to eat. If I can avoid it, I try not to eat after 7. As you age, you begin to understand why your grandparents couldn't eat after 5 o'clock. You go, Grandma, why we gotta have dinner at 4:30? I don't understand. It makes a difference when you get older and you start eating late. It can keep you up, all of that. When you're in your 20s, you can eat whatever time of the day you want to. You can eat 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and just fall asleep like a bear. As you age, it doesn't work like that anymore. And it's not as healthy to eat as late. So, I usually do one good solid meal a day. I have a smoothie. I drink tea, water, coconut water throughout the day. And then before I go to bed, I just give thanks. I had that conversation just like we were talking about talking to the ancestors. I just lay down in bed and I just talk to them. Yeah, today was a great day, or today was a rough one, and then I just ask them for what I need. I tell them, yo, this is what I need y'all to do. And I tell them, this is what I'm going to do for you. And then I ask them, is there anything that you want me to do? All right, yep, I'm going to make a meal for you. Okay, cool. And then I just head into the sleep, with intention. Sometimes I'll have something specifically playing so that energy is with me throughout the night, and when I wake up in the morning, whatever time I get up, when you got something, even if you have it really low, the brain can still hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And you will wake up. You will wake up feeling brand new. Like, yo, if you got the right energy and the right vibration, the right frequency, you on point. You good. You're going to rest well throughout the night. And and then I wake up and do it all over again. So that's the day. Oh, I didn't mention anything about walking out in nature. I do that all the time.
Got to.
Ashe.
Got to. I made a post the other day, and I was talking about earthing and grounding. And
I saw you with your feet out there.
Hey, we gotta embrace this thing, man. It's especially guys. It's funny, guys. Sometimes they're just so tough. That over masculinity. So I try to. I was talking to my wife the other night. I said, man, I'm trying to make it cool for guys to embrace this feminine energy because it's important. And what's crazy about it, a lot of times when people think of masculine energy, feminine energy, they think of male and female, when really it's nothing about that. It's about the energies, the electrical chart, about the electricity of the male and the feminine energy coming together. So, and that's important for us to know, because if you're educated about that, or if someone shines light on that, I should say, and we always encourage you to do your own due diligence, by the way, do your own research, because that's going to help you even more. You start downloading and it'll help you a lot more. But that's just important for us to know, just to know the proper things, the proper ways, the proper rituals. I know one thing you were talking about in the morning. I know one thing I like to do early in the morning is, because I typically get up at like 5, but I like to sun gaze typically like 40 minutes before, 40 minutes before the sun rises, and then 40 minutes before it goes down, because that's typically the safest time to do it for your eyes. Yes. And I get so many downloads when I do that. It's crazy. I mean, it's amazing. And also earth and ground while I do it as well too.
So yes, I do that when I do my meditation. After I do my yoga, and then when I do my meditation, it's that the time of the day is like 8 o'clock in the morning time.
Hmm.
So the sun is coming through. You know, I got my shoes off. I'm sitting in my chair, feet are in the grass. And then I don't do it consistently, but sometimes I'll just gaze up at the sun. Then I'll close my eyes, go back into my meditation. And when I feel compelled again, I'll get some more sun, you know, again, while I've got my feet in the grass. So it's very, very powerful. Oh yeah, that's a great question about sand. So brother friend of mine, he's a priest in a couple of different traditions. He said that sand is the sun embodied. So it's like the sun in its physical form.
Mm.
So that sand is like super powerful. I mean, anytime, you know, you can just, you pile it on, you lay there and you become like mummy, you in your Sahu pose. And when you come up out of that sand, you feel brand new, you know? So it definitely has a very powerful, energetic dynamic. Indeed.
And
Yeah.
then the water's touching the sand, so that's you know how
Oh,
powerful
dang.
water is and all the information the water carries.
Oh, man.
Man, whoo,
The purification, baby.
nature. Mm. We got to get back. We got to get back to connecting with it,
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
man. I, so from my perspective, I'm gonna tell you this. From my perspective, is what's going on right now with the world and Mother Nature and Earth. Like I said, I feel like she's purging. She's cleansing right now, and I feel like she's telling us to get ready. Like you need to get ready. You need to get your body right. You need to get your mind right. You need to decalcify your pineal gland. You need to get your chakras in tune. You got to put that work in because I feel like you know how X-Men and Marvel and Marvel comics and things like that. I feel like we're about to come into those type of powers. I know people may think I'm crazy, but I know what I know. I know what I researched. I know what I've studied. I know what I've read over and over and over, and I know what I've been downloaded into. I know what has been downloaded into me. Get ready. I'm telling you guys, hey, it's amazing times for melanated beings right now. I promise you.
It is.
It's amazing times. It's
It
our
is.
time
And you
to shine.
know, that's right. And some of us have signed contracts to come back during this time to really do some major work. So for real,
I
you
check.
know, brother Wiz, you doing your thing, bro. People need you out here in these streets to be passing this word along.
I appreciate that. I'm grateful for that.
It's essential. It's essential. You know, and it's so many powers that we have that our ancestors had access to. And you know why they had access to these powers? Because they didn't have all the distractions. And they were consistent and diligent in their practice every day. They meditated, they did yoga, they ate well. Not all of them.
True.
They
True.
ain't all eat good, but they meditated, they prayed, they did
But
their
they
rituals.
understood. They understood what eating self-living foods and eating that plant-based. They understood the significance. They understood that you can have blockages spiritually if you don't consume that type of diet. And diet
Indeed.
doesn't just mean food. It means what you're watching, what you're listening to, what you're consuming your daily thoughts with. All of that
Absolutely.
stuff.
Absolutely.
They
All
understood.
of that. Yeah. And they also knew that they weren't just human beings. They knew where they came from. They knew they came from the stars.
Right.
And they were
As above,
tapped.
so below.
That's it. And they were like, yo, we know who our people are. We haven't forgotten. We have forgotten. We've been brainwashed. We've been turned around 2, 3, 4, 5 times so we can forget who we are. So it takes a lot more work,
Mm-hmm.
but it's worth it. The benefits are so worth it because when you start tapping into those dormant powers, you like, you know what?
I want to fly one day.
Maybe I am like Storm.
I want to. I literally want to fly one day. No, I'm serious. And I've been telling myself I'm gonna fly, so I'm gonna fly.
Listen,
I've had some dreams to where I was flying like Superman. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I'm gonna fly.
listen. You just invite me to the secret unveiling. I want to be a part of it so I can see you when you take off.
Absolutely. And then you know what I'm gonna do after I do it? I'm gonna come back and teach everybody else how to do it.
That's it. We have to, because when we get the gifts and we master them, it's never just for us.
Mm-mm.
It's always so that we can bless other people. All the time.
Absolutely. What is he? Okay, but he didn't watch the film. We travel while sleeping. Oh no, yo, you're fine. She said, "We travel while sleeping. Forgive me, I'm a baby in this." That's why that's what this is for. This safe space. Feel free. This is why we're here. This is a safe space, like the Empress was saying, that this platform is for this type of conversation, because we want to make sure you are, searching in the right direction. You're getting the right information so you can excel. We want to see you win. If you win, we win. That's how we got to look at it.
We in this together. We all we got. Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about Michael Jordan, Terrence, when you said MJ? Thank you. Somebody, LaSherm said, thank you. This was really good.
Oh, you're welcome.
Let me see. We got 10:42. I'm going to let you get some rest. I know, I'm sure you probably got some things. I know you're going to do some rituals tonight with this moon, with the new moon. I'm looking up now, trying to locate her.
Well, it's a new moon, so that's the black moon, baby. You ain't gonna see nothing out there but the black sky.
Hey, and that is crazy, because I have a light right here that's look at this. Let me show you real quick. So if I turn this light off, look at this.
Hey.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't realize it. I knew about it, but I didn't realize how dark it was until I looked up and said, I'm looking for the moon, and it is completely pitch black.
Nothing.
I'm getting ready to light a fire. We're ready to come out here.
Okay, beautiful.
Rituals and all that good stuff.
I love it. I'll be right there at the fireside in spirit.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Goddess, thank you once again. I appreciate you so much. Like I said, I learned something every single time we converse. Every single time. B said the same thing as well. You are doing your thing. Let me know anything I can do to help you in any way. I can tell you this. I told B right before we got on the call, I said, our relationship, that connection that we have, it's going to help us evolve. I mean, we can't do anything but evolve when iron sharpens iron like this. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. And thank you so much again. And I'm sure we'll probably have you on again one day again as well. And I'd love to come, like I said, I'd love to come support you on your platform, or anything. You need anything, make sure you let me know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We in this love together, baby. We are in this love together. We gotta keep doing it. We gotta keep showing the black love. We need you and the Goddess together. I love to see that. Like, that's what they don't want to see. They don't want to see us together. They don't want to see us working out. They don't want to see the beauty of what the black family really is, that's the foundation. And
they know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just love that it's people on here that are like, I'm not familiar with that. It's not like preaching to the choir. It's like literally speaking to people that just they don't even know, like when traveling at night while I'm asleep, they don't know anything about astral traveling. So if you want to look that up, astral travel, ASTRAL travel, astral travel. That's where you go. You go on vacation every night while you're sleeping. You're talking to your ancestors. You're going into a number of different multi-dimensional universes. You can do work. If you learn to program your dreams, you can transform your entire life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's where I was flying at when I was astroplaning one day.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's going down. Man, I did some research the other day, and it's crazy. They were talking about, a lot of people don't understand what sex is really for, as far as the manifestation part especially. But I was doing some research the other day, and they were talking about you actually being able to have sex during astroplaning. I'm like, now that is crazy.
Oh, listen.
That's how powerful we are, though.
Listen, let me tell you something. You get the right meditation partner, y'all could be doing all kinds of things during meditation. If they're not even in the same room, they could be in another country. Please understand. I was like, is this really happening right now?
Right.
what's really going down right now.
I
So
think I
yeah,
might talk about that.
we are not, this right here is just an illusion. It's
Yes.
the perception from the mind. But most of this is all space. Stardust. We're stardust. Same thing that the stars are made of.
Hmm. Absolutely. As above, so below. I say.
Indeed. Not
I
sure.
say. You have anything you want to close with, or you good?
Mm. Well, I do. I love prayer. So let me just say a few things. I just want to just give thanks in this moment for, this divine appointment, this divine assignment. And I give thanks for any resistance that I was feeling based upon what was going on in the universe around being fully present and being in this experience, because I knew that it was going to be a blessing. I'm so glad that I was here. I give thanks for this divine platform that our brother Leon Wiz White has created for our brothers and sisters to continue to come together as light beings, as cosmic family, as kindred spirits, as soul family, to recognize why we chose to incarnate during this time, what our purpose is, what our divine assignment is, and for us to stay dedicated and diligent in our rituals and in our daily practices to learn how to breathe properly so that when this stress comes up for us, we can be functioning from our higher selves, that we're not distracted. We know why we're here. We know what our purpose is. We're aligning with our network and our families so that we can be sovereign, whole, powerful people. And for that, I give thanks and I say Ashe, I say Aho,
I
Madasi,
say. I say.
Dwanter,
Powerful.
Asesana,
Thank you so much.
Ankh Ujasaneb. Yes.
So this is what I'm gonna end with, and I think I might start doing this on every show. So I made a post today, and I said the universe uh, rewards. Hey, I can't even. Let me see something. Let me see what I put on there. It's pretty dope. Pull it up real quick. Let me see. I'm almost there. I said, there it is. Nope, that's not it.
Where do we learn what, Brother T Medical?
We
The
got some
prayer?
new people coming in. Where y'all learn that at? He's just talking about. Are you talking about the prayer or just what we're talking about in general? T-Med. While he's answering that, what I was gonna say is the universe agrees with a made up mind. I like that.
Oh, listen, you need to be intentional. See, that's the thing is that, yes, the universe agrees with a made up
Made
mind.
up mind.
And when we don't know what we want, because the universe is always saying yes at every turn, right? But when we're not clear on what we want, we confuse the universe. The universe don't know how to help us. We be saying, man, I'm trying to get that new car, and then you be like, but I don't have enough money. So then the universe get confused. What do you mean? Do you want the new car, or you don't want the new car? You want
I
the new
think I
house,
want
you
it. I
don't want
think
the
I
new.
want it.
I think I want it, but I don't have enough money, and I don't. Listen, just stop talking about what you don't have and acknowledge that it's your birthright.
Facts.
It's your birthright. Whatever it is that you need, that you want, that you desire, is in alignment with assisting you on your journey and empowering your people on the path. It's your birthright.
Yes, it is.
You deserve it.
He said the Chinese y'all was just saying. So I don't know if he's talking about.
Chinese.
I don't know if he's talking about when you were saying the prayer or just
Oh, that's
something.
funny. Oh, when I closed out, I was saying a number of different closings, right? So I was honoring several different lineages from African traditions. So when I say Ashe, funny, LOL. When I say Ashe, that's like you giving thanks to your ancestors. That's from the Yoruba tradition. When I say Aho, that's from the indigenous American, the 13 tribes here in America. Aho, like a ho matakuyasin, you're giving thanks to the divine creator. When I said Madasi, that's like saying thank you. That's like that's in Twi, that's like Ghanaian tradition from the Akan people. All right, when I say Dwan Tur, that's from the Kemetic tradition, right? That's like giving thanks to God, to the ancestors, to the Most High. Right. And then when I say yo, 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 that's the way we always close out when we're pouring libation in the Akan tradition. When you close out, you pouring all the rest of that, the last bit of that water out. You say yo, 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 till the last drop is gone. So I'm always, even when I'm not pouring libation and pouring water, I'm still pouring it energetically. So whenever I close out, I always say yo, yo, yo. So yeah, none of that was Chinese, but
remember they stole everything from us. All these cultures stole everything from us.
Listen, yes, the pineal gland is basically the eye of God. She says we all have it, but ours is more active and serves much more greater power. Absolutely right. You know, when we talking about, listen, see, we trying to get off. They trying to reel us right on back in. Right? So, you know, when we talk about the pineal gland, just very quickly, goddess, that is, you know, the eye of Heru, right? When you see that eye, I know you've seen it. There's like an eyebrow, and then it's like an eye, and then it's something that comes underneath of that eye, right? It corresponds to an area of the brain, right? It looks just like the eye of Heru inside, right? So the third eye corresponds with the pineal gland. That is that's like your discernment. That's your ability. That's it. And it's all mathematical. You know, it's all mathematical. So it corresponds to that divine eye that you have within the brain, but then also there it is. You see it? See the eye that's right there in the middle of the brain? So you got the hypothalamus that comes down. You got the pituitary. All of that is all interrelated and interconnected. So yeah, when you talk about melanin dominant people, we have access to that, more access to the black dot energy. You know, that triple blackness that they talk about. That's the melanin. You know, when you go to eat calamari, and you know inside of that calamari and that octopus is that black ink. They got it too. Right?
That's why they're so intelligent. That's why they're so intelligent.
That's why they're super smart, right? You talk about black grapes, right? Black rice, not the stuff that's genetically modified, you know. Blackberries, black watermelon seeds. All of these things are melanated, right? So very, very powerful stuff. That alone is a whole nother conversation. But yeah, you want to begin to do things to open up that third eye so that you can tap into your psychic awareness and be able to discern what's real from what's fake. It's right there. You got it. We got it.
We all got it. Well, look, goddess, I done thanked you 10 times. They keep bringing us back in, but I'm going to keep thanking you.
They just keep reeling us right on and throwing out that hook, and we just keep biting it like the fish. We keep biting on it and coming right back.
That's because we love what we do.
That's
and
it.
We love to help our people. So that's a good thing. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here because I know it's getting late. I want to let you get some rest. I'm sure you got some things you want to take care of with this amazing energy that's going on.
Yes, indeed.
I'm looking up. I'm coming out. I'm lighting a fire, and we're gonna get busy, get to work.
I love it.
I'm out of here, goddess. I appreciate you guys.
Love and light.
I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and close you out. Peace, love, and light. Positive
Peace, love, and light always.
Let me log you out.
Uncle Jasaneb.
Peace. Let me log you out, and I'm gonna close everybody else out. Take care. Peace.
Okay, peace, brother.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you a call, too, by the way. Goddess, I'll give you a shout. There you have it, guys. We got 10:55. We're going to go ahead and jump off the line. But once again, I appreciate each and every one of you taking times out of your busy schedule just to come in and tap in with this God-like frequency, goddess-like frequency. Remember, that's important. That's why I always say tap in, tap in, tap in. We want to tap in. We want to embody that God-like frequency, that goddess-like frequency, because, like she said, it's our birthright. It's our birthright. This is what it's ours. It's already ours. And remember, like I said earlier, the universe agrees with a made-up mind. Keep that in mind. The universe agrees with a made-up mind. So, with that being said, this is your boy Leon Wiz White signing out of another edition of Planet Wiz, Season 2, Episode 5, Part 2. I love you guys. If you have any questions for me, make sure you hit me up. Oh, yeah, and we did just have this past Sunday, we had our first melanated entrepreneur business owner show, which was absolutely amazing. So once again, we're going to do that once a month. So we already got to start gearing up for next month. So if you guys know any melanated entrepreneurs or melanated business owners, make sure you connect them with me so I can have them DM me, have them Facebook, inbox me on Facebook. That way I can put the roster together, and we want to share it, let the people know what we're doing, where we are, how we can connect, because that's extremely important, because sometimes a lot of people just don't know where we are. So due to that, since they don't know where we are, they go to Rite Aid, they go to Walmart, they go to Kroger, they go here. But when they can connect with one of us, because remember, this is for us, by us, they can connect with one of us, and we can keep that money and share it amongst each other. I think that's huge. That's huge in 2020. So once again, peace and love, positive vibrations. I love you guys. Planet Wiz signing out. Peace.